And as new details about Demi's downward spiral are revealed, Demi's famous friends are now rallying around her. Some are even tweeting their support to her. Let me read a few to you. Here's Eva Longoria and what she tweeted, sending my love and support to one of the most beautiful people I know. Mrs. Kutcher is still her handle on Twitter. The great Marlee Matlin writing this, let's give Demi Moore some space and time. Send her good thoughts. And this from Russell Simmons, thoughts and prayers to Demi Moore. So with friends and fans right by her side, what more will it take to rescue Demi from this crisis? With me in New York, Dr. Wendy Walsh, co-host of The Doctors, and TV host Megan Meany. So Demi is a mother of three. She's in the throes of what appears to be a painful divorce. She's a busy working actress, and she's a director. Wendy, is it out of the question to believe, to perhaps think that, yeah, maybe she is simply exhausted?
Somewhat out of the question. I think that this is a problem that probably didn't start here, and it didn't start with Ashton. This is probably, she's probably been self-medicating herself with fame and with young men and with excitement, and when it all suddenly goes away, what you're left with is your emotional pain. I think she's in a lot of emotional pain, and she's trying to find ways to help herself. Not really functional ways.
Yeah, and obviously
it's heartbreaking.
All of that you said, I'm exhausted just hearing all that she's going through. So certainly exhaustion is a part of that. And as we've been talking about her ex, Ashton Kutcher in Brazil, he's there for work. He was seen partying. He actually tweeted some pictures of himself apparently having a really good time. But that was done before Demi was rushed to the hospital. There are some people out there saying he's being insensitive, that perhaps he at least needs to put out a statement of some kind. I got to tell you, Megan, I think it's unfair for people to throw him under the bus. What is he supposed to say?
I'm with you. I mean, I think Ashton is allowed to live his life. And as you said, a lot of this was happening before all this news broke about Demi. He is, on the other hand, the Twitter king. I mean, he's gone on record with just about everything, including when they did break up. So, you know, I think a tweet or two wishing her well or saying, you know, we're is enough.
I was thinking about that.
Doesn't it sound?
But doesn't it sound almost odd
that we're expecting a tweet?
No, a tweet to say I'm wishing her well.
Well,
you know,
he doesn't have to word it that way, but to acknowledge that this is happening and this is still, you know, family in his heart.
He's silent because he doesn't know how to react. The
truth is,
he's trying to break up with her and wondering how much he should come back in and give care, but that's starting the relationship again.
And the question is, you know, first of all, we don't know that he's not communicating with her behind the scenes and not taking to Twitter, say, hey, just so you all know, even though we expected of him, just so you all know, I'm actually in communication with Demi, you know, butt out. But let me get to our Showbiz Flashpoint on this very subject, because I'm curious to get both of your takes on this. Should Ashton come home to Demi to offer support? Now, let me start with you, Wendy, just pointing out he's trying to break up with her. They're separating. They're going their own ways. But they were very important in each other's lives for so long.
I mean, does he have to get on a plane and come home? I would, if this was my ex. I think if he's wrapped up with work, yes, I think he should probably come home and be there behind the scenes and offer some support if, you know, that's the relationship they still have, that, you know, they speak to one another. So, yeah, come home. But, you know, if he's working, I think that's okay if he's got stuff to do there. But eventually he's got to get back and be in touch with those girls. That's the most important thing. I mean, she is a mother, and that's kind of the saddest thing to me about all this. I think Demi had it right when she was in Idaho. Yeah. Like, I think the potato farm, that was all good. Like, this Hollywood thing's not working out.
What do you think? I mean, really, because obviously there's this outcry going on. You know, I'm sure Ashton's not insulated from all of it. It must be difficult for him.
Right.
Would you want him? I mean, they're going through a breakup. Would you want him there by her
We
side?
don't know the history of how she's maintained and reeled him back in the past. We don't know what she does to try to bring the attachment back. Could a part of him be thinking, oh, she's being a drama queen again, here we go again? We don't know. I would say to make sure that she has all the professional support that she needs here, to make sure the kids are taken care of, and then come back when he's supposed to be back.
And now that we've had these new revelations about all this alleged partying, I mean, how worried should we be right now, Wendy?
I'm really worried. I think this is a big crisis, a really big crisis for her. My heart goes out to her.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
It started off so badly for her, right? She had 2 alcoholic parents, I think. I mean, we have to remember all the way back, this woman did not have, you know, a strong foundation. She's reminding me a lot of her St. Elmo's Fire character, which was a very loving...
And that was a time when she was also having a difficult time in her life, as we've talked about.
It would be nice to see more of that G.I. Jane come back, right?
We certainly feel that way, and we are rooting for her. Megan, Wendy, thank you very much, both of you.